Thank you guys for coming out. My name is Sergeant Patricia Grant, and I'm assigned to the Marine Unit of the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We are joined here today with several law enforcement partners to announce the amplified enforcement activity that will be taking place within the next few months on our waterways. This enforcement is geared towards protecting the manatee and to stress the importance of safe boating. I would like to begin by thanking Jim Suber, the city's dock master, and our representative from the mayor's office today. Before we explain enforcement action, I would like to introduce our partnering agencies that are being involved today. The United States Coast Guard, Chief Warrant Tad Edstep, the United States Fish and Wildlife Service, Officer Robert Creeling, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, Lieutenant Anthony Wright, and the Sea and Shore Alliances with Zach Johnson and Monica Ross. Ladies and gentlemen, Jacksonville is the river city, and with approximately 30,000 registered boaters in this county and thousands more visiting our area and using our waterways, protecting this great asset is a part of protecting our quality of life. As many of you know, Jacksonville is home to a large population of manatees, and we want to be extremely careful to make sure that they are not injured or killed. These endangered species are easy to spot, and even more so if the waterway speed limits are obeyed. With a little caution and low speed, boaters can avoid striking and possibly killing these endangered species. Last year in 2012, there were 4 manatee deaths in Jacksonville waters caused by watercraft. Due to the education of our Marine unit and our partnering agencies, these numbers are down from 2011, when the numbers were 6 manatee deaths, and down from 2009, when there were 14 manatee deaths on our waterways. 8 of those 14 deaths were caused by watercraft. We view our waterways as a great regional asset and appreciate another opportunity to enforce the law without borders. All of the agencies will be out enforcing the low speed zones, the manatee zones, and of course the applicable laws such as boating under the influence. Some of these law enforcement vessels are clearly marked and some of them are not. The vessels that are not marked are easily identifiable by their lights and sirens. Federal fines range from $125 to $25,000 and or 6 months imprisonment under the Endangered Species Act. The United States Fish and Wildlife Service is the principal federal agency responsible for the protection enforcement activity, and we are pleased to be joined with them. We have some pamphlets and maps that we want to share with the media representatives here today, and we ask that you guys take those back to your stations and post them on your websites. Also, this press release has included some links with those same maps and important information. Our website, www.JAXSHERIFF.org, will have a manatee enforcement page up to date with this important information. Some additional factoids you may find interesting are GSO Marine Unit participating in approximately 20 boat shows, presentation, public activities such as the Sheriff's Advisory Council, safety fairs, and other public opportunities where officers could educate the public about boating safety and waterway speed zones, including the importance of the manatee zones. Duval County has approximately 125 square miles of navigable waterway. Our efforts will take place throughout the waterways, including the Intercoastal and Sisters Creek. In 2012, there were 11 joint manatee protection deployments with the JSO Marine Unit, FWC, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, and the U.S. Coast Guard. In addition to the joint efforts of our partners, our Marine Unit also conducted 40 manatee protection deployments on its own. Now I would like to invite Dr. White from Jacksonville University up to say a couple of words.
Thank you very much. Jacksonville University has been partnering with the city of Jacksonville for a number of years to try to monitor the manatee population here in town. We want to encourage people to boat safe, to wear polarized sunglasses when they're in the water, to watch for swirls of manatees as they come to the surface, and particularly beware when they're close to shore for manatees in the area. Nobody wants to hurt a manatee, and so we're excited to help with this effort, and we hope that everybody will sort of continue to boat safe. So thank you very much.
Lieutenant Wright.
I would just like to reiterate what Sergeant Grant was talking about. We have partnered with JSO the last several years with Manatee enforcement. We've been very successful. We're going to be out this year as much as we can. We're also going to be enforcing voting under the influence rules. And please just be safe.
We also have some representatives from the Sea to Shore Alliance. Monica Ross.
Hi everyone. What we would like to ask is if anybody sees a tagged manatee or a manatee just with a belt, if you do call the FWC hotline, wildlife hotline number 188-404-3922, so that way we can try and monitor these animals using this habitat in the Jacksonville area.
Would anybody else like to come up with a couple of words?
Is there any questions?
I recall last year we were talking about the importance of polarized sunglasses versus non-polar sunglasses. Can you stress what the difference is and why it's different?
Encourage people to wear polarized sunglasses because it reduces the glare in the water, and you can then see the manatees if they're surfacing or breaking the water. So by wearing polarized sunglasses, it improves your visibility. Plus, it also saves your eyes. So there's a dual benefit in having people wear polarized sunglasses. But the biggest trick is to watch for swirls. These are air-breathing animals that have got to come to the surface, and so you're either going to see the snout, or as they go down, as their fluke flips up, you'll see the swirl of the water as they go back down. So be alert while you're on the water.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions? Okay.
I understand that we're going to take you guys out on a couple of rides on the waterway. If there's no more questions, we're ready.